The bottom line is we've asked, and let folks remember, with the new hospital, this is not simply replacing Charity Hospital. This is about building a state-of-the-art teaching facility, state-of-the-art research facility, a facility that will provide first-class health care to the people of Southeast Louisiana, will truly be a destination, and will also help the economy. To compare what we have versus what we want to have, Houston does $400 million a year of externally funded healthcare research. Birmingham, Alabama does $100 million a year, $200 million a year, I'm sorry. Here in Louisiana, as a state, we barely do a little over $100 million a year. So clearly in New Orleans, we're not getting the research dollars, the economic activity we could with a first-class facility. In total, this would be a $2 billion complex with the VA and the teaching, the research hospital. But all along, we've said for this to truly meet its potential, it needs to be governed by an independent board. It's not just LSU, it's Tulane, the other universities, and all working together, independent business and community leaders from this region. They've commissioned an independent study. We encourage them to do that, to look at the business plan. They're going to meet, they've got multiple studies now telling them how big the hospital should be. My advice to them is the board should decide this based on independent analysis of the market, of a business plan. It shouldn't be based on politics. It shouldn't be based on what the governor says, the senator says, or any other politician says. It should be based on what the market needs. It should be based on that analysis. My understanding is they're calling for a meeting. They'll have a meeting the first week of May to review not only their own independent study, but the other studies that have been commissioned. There have been a number of studies commissioned, and that'll determine the right size of the hospital. And by the way, my advice to them would also be to build it scalable. Build it so that they can add towers, they can add beds, if they need to grow as the city grows and as the hospital is successful. So the bottom line is this shouldn't be about politics. This should be about what's best for the community. That's why we're encouraged. They've done multiple studies, and they're going to meet, again, I think May 5th, it's the first week of May anyway, to look at all those studies, decide what's the best path forward. I've got confidence in this board. Again, you got folks from LSU, Tulane, the other universities, you've got independent business and community leaders. I have confidence they'll make the best decision for the region and the community, but it shouldn't be based on any kind of political analysis. It should be based on a market analysis.